What? Okay.
Okay, so good morning everyone. Welcome to today's meeting, Scrum meeting. Okay, so for
Morning.
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 um, morning. So for the first agenda, I will share my screen first. Um, okay, wait, I will change first. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So for the first agenda, we will do a SLA update,
Mhm.
and for the first one is SLA partnership from Mas Gani. Over to Mas Gani.
Okay. Thank you, Mister, and good morning, everyone. So, first, I want to update about first funnel about awareness. So, the update is for online canvassing campaign already bring 5 qualified leads, which is already past the SLA. And then for the website campaign has not reached the SLA because no one managed the campaign, but I have helped post to articles to increase the awareness. Um, the third is Google My Business campaign has not reached the SLA yet and zero qualified leads in first 2 weeks, but I have helped post some photos to increase the awareness as well. For the next action, Ingrid will replace Rama to be PIC of the online conferencing campaign. And the second is Rizal will replace Aldo to be PIC of website campaign after he finishes his PTO. And the last is I will replace Rafa to be PIC of the Google My Business campaign. So yeah, I think just that for the update. So basically only online canvassing which uh, produce leads so far and it's already past the SLA. Okay, back to
Okay.
Miss Jen.
Thank you, Mas Gani, for the update. Does anyone have any questions? If not, I will move to the next SLA, which is the meeting calendars. Okay, so this one I'll be doing the update from now. Okay, so the update now, the conversion rate from the first meeting to second is 50%. From the awareness funnel to the first meeting is 50%, which is already good compared to last month with only 32.43%. And the only friction is that there are not much leads coming from the upper funnel that can be converted into meeting. So there's a possibility that this month's SLA cannot be achieved. So that's all from my update. Does anyone have any question? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So from this we know, yeah, that we need more awareness, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. From the awareness, we can see that the leads is we have only 5 leads on online canvassing and zero from website. What about last month? What we are getting last month?
Last month,
Let's scroll down. Yeah.
I think discount is per month, right?
Yeah. Okay, so last month we get 17 leads on online canvassing and 9 leads from website. Does that sounds right?
Yes, Mas Bayu. Last week online canvassing have 11 leads. That is 9 leads.
No. It's okay. Last week only 5 leads.
Oh yeah, last week.
Last week, yeah. So this month we have total
Oh,
12
well,
leads.
yeah, this month. Yeah,
Yeah, 12 leads already.
yeah.
Last month we get 17 on online canvassing.
Okay.
So online canvassing, I think it's on track. Yeah,
Yeah.
same, similar. Uh, but on website we get zero this month. Well, last month we get 9.
Yeah.
Uh, Danny, do you think you can improve that? Work on that.
I think I only able to do on the awareness only, Mas Bayu, on the SEO article. But for the managed website, I don't have much workload, Mas Bayu.
Okay. How? What is the what usually we do on the website to get leads?
Okay, usually we keep running on the awareness. I mean, posting the article, and then there is someone who have uh, analytic to analyze the website, and then what's the next action we take based on the data. Mostly.
No, but website is passive, right? So the leads is coming to us. I think you have. I think you show us that there's one inbox, Gani,
So
in the website form.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, the one that you attach.
Hmm.
Uh, this one, Alex. Alex from Canggu is
Oh,
messaging us on the phone.
okay. Yeah, I saw that Mas Bayu, but I think no one has apa reached out to him. I think
Okay, so the problem is no one is following up
follow.
for that lead. Where is this lead coming into? Where can we see this lead?
It's leads basically coming from homepage Mas Bayu. And
No, I mean, how can we send this lead to Ingrid so Ingrid can follow up?
okay, okay.
Yeah, and how can Ingrid check for new leads?
Mm, I think I have to mention to Ingrid every time there is a leads Mas Bayu.
Okay, so Gani will check on the website.
Okay, okay.
Okay, let's see. Website campaign manage my properties. Okay, so the member for this card will be Rizal, but currently Gani is proxy for Rizal, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, on this card, I will write it down here. Gani will check for new leads every day, yeah, every day, and mention and give to Ingrid, yeah.
Mhm.
Mention me in the Trello card.
Okay.
Okay, and then what else from the website? What about the WhatsApp? Who's receiving the WhatsApp?
No idea.
So
Last
there's a button, right?
last
A
month,
button on the website.
yeah, last month we use Aldo WhatsApp, but I haven't checked right.
Okay, who has the number now? Who has the WhatsApp?
Hmm,
Aldo return phone-nya. Em, Bayu, waktu Aldo return ininya ke base atau ke kamu ya?
I mungkin ke base kali, Mbak. Aku nggak nerima.
Oh, oke oke, let me check it.
By the way, where's the button ya?
di di tengah Mas Bayu.
Ya, kalau mau
Oh no.
667 going to
Iya 2667 AS1.
lah yang pegang siapa tuh berarti?
AS1 sih Nadine Kak Bayu, tapi nggak ada buat percakapan leads di AS1.
Oh dari dulu nggak pernah ada.
Ada paling Kak dia first reach gitu. Kayak
Oke,
cuman itu juga jarang.
I see. Wait, kalau email us ini ke bentar. Email us ini ke mana ya perginya ya? Oh, property partners ya. Email yang itu property partners ada yang ngecek nggak?
Property partners, not really Bayu. Let me check with
Nah,
admin.
sih. Oke, mungkin ada yang kelewatan nih.
Partner, property
One is checking email. Wait. Ingrid,
Ya,
Bisa nggak kamu minta aksesnya ke email itu? Nanti kamu memonitor email itu.
itu mintanya ke siapa?
Nanti aku minta ke Jing kali. Soalnya
Oh,
nggak
Nah,
kalau
oke. So I think Mas Gani is the secretary, right? Can you write that I will get access for the
Oke.
property email
Yep.
and monitor it every day?
This will have. Okay. Please continue.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Wait, berarti awareness itu eh, website Google My Business nggak ada ya? Nggak. I don't think that's pretty good ya. Bulan lalu apa lagi sih? Google My Business ada satu, referral satu, Facebook Ad 7 leads. Oke. Oh, berarti itu aja ya yang lagi jalan ya?
Yes.
Atau Facebook Ads apa namanya? Lanjut atau enggak Gani?
Belum ditentuin Mas Bayu. Karena dari kualitas leads dari bulan lalu aja masih belum begitu bagus gitu loh. Jadi masih dipertimbangkan.
Oke. Oke, let's focus on itu ya berarti website sama
Mhm.
online canvassing. Untuk awareness berarti yang fokus di awareness sekarang cuman Gani sama Ingrid ya.
Mhm.
Gani untuk website dan lain-lain, I think. Terus Ingrid untuk online canvassing itu aja ya.
Ya, yes.
Hmm. Oke. Terus yang untuk next SLA ini yang meeting calendar, uh, ini kan Ingrid yang nge-report.
Hmm.
Berarti yang follow up semua lead tetap Ingrid ya untuk bikin schedule-nya.
Oh, kalau untuk ke second meeting itu dari first meeting ya langsung biasa Nadine.
Oh, enggak. Berarti dari leads ke first meeting itu
Ya,
Ingrid ya?
benar-benar.
ya.
Oke, oke, that's good. Oke, oke. Berarti itu menjawab pertanyaanku ke Nadine yang aku tanyain di Slack ya. Untuk Nadine fokus dari first meeting ke second meeting sama pitching ya.
Oke, siap, Kak.
Oh, oke, itu aja.
Okay, so for the next SLA is will ever sign is for Mo. Over to Mo.
Oke. Kalau dari aku itu conversionnya dari sebenarnya ada 8 bulan lalu, 2 minggu terakhir itu ada yang dari second meeting ke pitching itu ada si Ubud Wananta, di Cahyani House, Caprisia, Canggu di Sampan House, dan Pondok Mini. Nah, cuman sampai sekarang itu ada Zero Zero MOU. Sebenarnya ada 2 owner yang ready untuk sign MOU. Cuman satu frictionnya itu ada dari BI sama owner nggak dapat notifikasi email. Padahal dari BI udah upload bayi. Jadi itu ada friction.
Okay, thank you, Mo. You said you get 8 leads, right? But it's only 5 over here. Which
Itu akumulasi dari 2 minggu.
ya, but yang minggu lalu berarti di scene yang mana, Mo?
Minggu lalu tuh Gria Villa Kak Dika, Villa Baiklo sama di Tegal Homestay.
Berarti kan ini kan. Oh, I see, I see.
Ya, aku setiap minggu ada aku update itunya.
Okay. Thank you, Mo. Is there any question?
Oke, berarti ada 8 pitching dan nggak ada yang jadi deal ya?
Sebenarnya udah ada 2 yang ready, yang udah agree sign MOU. Nah, cuman seperti aku taruh di note-nya itu, satu yang di Sampan itu si BI kan udah selesai tuh, udah upload ke apa, ke email. Jadi tapi ownernya nggak dapat emailnya, Bayu. Seharusnya kan dapat email accept rejection gitu kan, accept atau decline gitu. Nah, cuman ownernya nggak dapat email.
Oke. Itu udah berapa lama?
Ini wait itu sih
Kalau dikirim lagi,
Sabtu
kira-kira gimana?
Sabtu kemarin kirimnya.
Eh, kalau dikirim lagi, kira-kira gimana?
Nah, itu dari BI, soalnya kalau aku nggak bisa
Oh, I see.
akses ke situ.
Oke, bentar. Berarti kita ganti ya formatnya yang di atas. Kita C ini agree.
Mau yang gelundung juga ya mau ya?
Betul. Itu
Yang
masih, kalau yang
gelundung
itu
juga
masih
belum.
dibikinin proyeksinya. Kalau
Oh, oke
yang
oke.
udah ready itu yang desampan. Eh, terus sama
Oke.
pondoknya.
Mau untuk update-nya itu di atas ya, yang ini ya. Jadi biar itu kan ada tuh di komennya, tapi nggak sama formatnya kayak yang di atas. Gitu. Jadi aku tambahin ada kalau Ingrid bisa scroll ke atas itu untuk berapa yang accept agreement-nya. Itu ada berapa? Mau?
Ada dua.
Oke, ada dua yang accept agreement.
Agreement itu
Deal-nya
desampan
masih
sama pondok mini.
apa?
Desampan sama pondok mini.
Oke, nggak apa-apa. Jadi minggu ini kita dapat dua yang accept agreement-nya. Minggu kemarinnya lagi nggak ada ya?
Minggu kemarinnya nggak, kemarinnya ada, cuman dari bulan Maret itu, which is the Lumbung,
Bulan Februari.
Dia bulan Maret atau Februari?
dari Februari, the Lumbung sama
Ya.
di Lumbung sama di Tegal.
Oke, jadi reportnya kan ini bulan Maret. Bulan Maret kita udah ada 8 meeting.
Hmm.
Minggu ini kita nambah 4 ya. Minggu kemarin kita udah ada 4, terus minggu ini ada 4 meeting.
Nah,
Oke, terus pitchingnya apa namanya? Pitchingnya juga ada 8, berarti minggu ini ada 4 pitching.
lah, ya.
Oke, ini sebentar
Ada
kita.
5 Bayu. Soalnya minggu kemarin itu, kalau lihat di screenshotnya yang lalu kan dari 4 schedule meeting, bisanya 3 pitching karena ownernya ada postpone meeting. Jadi minggu kemarin itu dari 8 ke 15 itu ada 5 pitching. Itu
Ayam dong 4.
Prisya.
Gimana gimana?
Kalau
Coba sih ke atas Ingrid itu sambil dibaca ininya. Oke, yang A ini, yang A. Yang A minggu ini ada meeting, ada 4 meeting,
meeting,
second
ya,
meeting schedule. Oke, berarti totalnya sekarang 8.
ya,
Total bulan ini 8.
ya. Tapi pitching
Oke.
happen itu minggu lalu kan aku conversionnya 75%, bukan 100%. Nah, minggu kemarin itu ada pitching 5. Jadi aku jadi conversionnya yang postpone dari minggu lalu tuh minggu kemarin, jadi ada 5 pitching seperti yang ada
Enggak,
di situ.
berarti pitchingnya minggu ini, minggu kemarin ini
Ada
ada berapa?
5,
5.
betul.
Oke, emang minggu kemarinnya lagi berapa?
3, seperti yang
Oke,
di bawah ya.
oke, oke. Oke, terus yang accept agreement 2.
Ya,
Oke, terus yang deal 0.
0. Ya, zero. Masih nunggu sign MOU.
Oke, that's it. Nanti kalau update ini, update-nya di sini aja, di atas ini, terus di screenshot, terus di attach di bawah aja gitu.
Oke. Berarti semua yang apa namanya 88-nya itu taruh ininya listnya ya Bayu.
Oh, nggak perlu, nggak apa-apa sih sebenarnya.
Oke. Aku udah screenshot sih sesuai dengan yang ini.
Oke. Oke, back to Ingrid. Oh, by the way, barusan aku ngelihat ini ternyata tombolnya yang apa namanya, ada tombol selain ini, ada tombol di tengah itu WhatsApp Us, itu masuk ke nomor ini 7550 itu nomor siapa?
Kayaknya
WhatsApp us 7550, yes, open.
coba aku cek.
Masih nomornya Aldo. Ya,
HP-nya di mana ya itu ya?
itu.
Aldo.
Hmm.
Aldo's headphone, Bayu?
Iya.
It should be here actually. He returned his gear to the base.
Kayaknya pakai nomor personalnya Aldo deh, Mas.
Oh iya, itu personalnya, deh.
1556. Yes.
Eh, oke. So, jadi minggu ini kita nggak tahu ada lead masuk baru atau enggak ya?
Nggak tahu. Jadi aku coba bisa kontak Aldo atau
Oh,
dari Aldo.
atau gini deh, WhatsApp us itu Gani bisa tolong ganti nggak di page-nya di Bukit Vista? Ganti ke nomornya yang 2667 aja, samain aja.
Oke. Noted.
Nanti masuknya kan ke Nadine juga.
Oh, AS1 ya? Oke.
Heeh.
Oke.
Aku
Kak,
tulis di sini ya.
tapi nanti kalau AS1 tuh sering dipakai sama beberapa host juga kan, nggak cuma Nadine gitu.
Oh gitu.
Mm-mm.
Oh berarti ke siapa? Ke Ingrid.
Boleh. Tapi nanti kalau aku selesai ntar ubah lagi nggak masalah. If I finish my internship.
Nah, itu dia.
Kak, sebetulnya aku udah ready satu HP buat ini sih, cuman belum ada nomornya aja.
Pakai yang ini aja, Office MB gitu.
Ini
Jadi
yang
nanti
megang ini siapa?
nanti kan tinggal di WhatsApp online.
Yang in
Yang
charge?
pegang siapa?
Oh, yang pegang.
Oke. Gani mungkin nanti koordinat sama Wayana sama Ingrid ya.
Oke.
Thanks to new number aja ya. New numbernya yang penting si Ingrid nanti punya aksesnya, atau Wayana atau Nadine juga punya aksesnya juga.
Oke.
Oke.
Okay. So now I think Mas Gani can write it down first that I will coordinate with Mas Gani and Mo
Okay.
about the WhatsApp. Okay, so now we're moving to SLA Revenue Support Service for awareness. I think Mas Gani will do the update, right?
Sorry Ingrid, I have updated yet for the revenue support service.
Oh, so for SLA for revenue is from Mas Gani, right? For Mas Rizal, but since he's not here, this card is not updated at all.
Yeah, but I will try to update it after this. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. So I think that's all from the Trello card. We can move to discussion management paper. Wait. In the meantime, does anyone still have any question about the Trello card?
Ini all good?
Okay, wait. Yes, it's okay. Wait a second. It's lagging. Okay, in the meantime, can anyone check if there's a new thread that want to discuss?
I think Gani ya. Gani have discussion ya.
Yes, I have a new thread. Ingrid.
Can you tell about it first, since while I'm trying to open it?
Okay, so basically, last week I have a discussion with PD and Lilis regarding the resource need to balancing the marketing chapter workload. So, so my proposal is we need like 7 people, 5 for digital marketing, and 2 for business development. But yeah, so that's my proposal based on discussion with PD and Lilis last week. I need feedback from you guys. What do you think about that, and what's next?
So I think I will change the screen sharing first to Rahma. guess something's wrong with my Dropbox. Okay, thank you, Rahma. So maybe first we can go to Mas Bayu.
Mm, okay, I'm actually just reading it right now.
Okay,
Uh,
maybe Tumo, if you have anything to
I
say.
think yeah, I think Jing have comment there. Maybe Jing can.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So, what I'm suggesting is this, right? Before we go about asking for more people and assign them to campaigns, I think we need to ask ourselves what is the productivity of the team right now in terms of where is it that we are seeing less than desirable productivity, and what do we expect to gain in productivity when we add more people? So it doesn't, I think, make sense to add more people if we don't see or we don't measure or we don't understand what our key productivity should be. So the other thing I noticed was the way that Gunny had actually organized this. It seemed like these were organized per campaign. And my second question is the actual work that needs to be done broken down by campaign, or should it be broken down by skill and capability? Like maybe you want to add a person to a campaign, but that person doesn't have any strategic thinking or leadership skill, right? So is that what is actually missing? Or could you have just one person added on the team with strategic thinking and work on all the campaigns? Or could you add one person onto the team that had leadership capability and work on all the campaigns, right? So if we're asking for, let's say, people to come on and be shoehorned into a campaign, we would need to know that it is essentially that is the correct fit and not that we're missing a skill fit or a potential competency fit.
Okay, over to Mas Gani.
Okay, noted, sir. So how we do measure it? What what
Interesting.
what metrics and how we measure it?
It goes back down fundamentally to what is the problem you're trying to solve, Gani, right? So what is the problem that you're trying to solve by adding more people?
To make the campaign work it and produce leads, sir.
Okay. And how do you know that it is more people, or what exactly is the resource that you are? Wait, actually, wait, hold on a second. Let me give Bayu a chance to cross-examine. Bayu, would you be able to lead Gani through this thought process?
Yeah, sure. So basically, uh, same discussion as we did before when we first doing the discussion on marketing. So we are talking about the online canvassing, the website, the creating articles, and then Facebook ads. We are measuring it by the productivity, right? We have a lot of leads or a lot of impression, and then few meetings, fewer deals, right? So that means the funnel on that campaign is not so good. And then
Mm.
there's another campaign that have actually it's significantly less on the impression, but the leads is okay, but the deal is actually better than other campaign. So that campaign is actually doing good. So in that sense, I think I asked Gani whether we should ask with the Facebook ads campaign or not, right? And then you decide to not continue that, right? Because it has great number but no conversion basically. And then we decide to give more people to Ingrid because Ingrid is working on the online canvassing, which has the most quality leads and most deal happening there, right? So that is that's how I would approach this thing as well. So I think we can think of like uh, asking Ingrid, can you do this by your own, doing online canvassing? What is the number of leads that you can get? Let's say, for example, 100 leads. there are 40 right now that we promise, right? Okay, if Ingrid can deliver 40 compared to the Facebook ads that can deliver zero, we might need just one person to help Ingrid, and we get 80 already, rather than doing a campaign that is yielding
Yes.
lower number of leads from there. So I think that will be my approach on adding more resource into campaign. So not to reactivate the campaign, but just to focus on what we're strong at.
Yep. Okay. That I think is. I actually heard Bayu say this a long time ago too, as well. I think the specific word was if we focus on the thing and if we double your resources, would you be able to get double the output? And that I think, Gunny, is the correct way to analyze and determine where you need resources. To add resources to things that are not working, I think is maybe not a good use of headcount. And what would they be doing anyway, right? Who would lead them? But if Ingrid is already seeing success in her particular approach, then essentially the way that you would double is you would double down. That's actually a betting strategy. You would double down, double your bets on bets that are already working. So now you know specifically what kind of role you're looking for. You're looking for, let's say, another Ingrid, right? In her capacity as a lead generator. And that would then essentially fix your problems, right? The way that it's done right now, I need to understand more about what your productivity goals are, Gani. So if you want, let's say, more people working on Google My Business, whatever these things, I need to understand at what level you need that. What level of competency do you need? Do you need somebody who is doing the strategic and discovery and the prioritization um, of those campaigns, or do you need people to execute? If you need people to execute, that is a very different um, role than a person who is going to be leading the strategy on that. So that's what I mean by assigning the resources correctly. Instead of just saying, okay, this campaign needs more people. This campaign, what campaign actually deserves to have more people? As Bayu said, the campaigns that are successful. Okay. Then what layer of that campaign needs more people? Do we need more strategy planners for this campaign? Do we need people to do more discovery on where to pivot this campaign? Do we need more people to problem solve? And then what that will produce is a very specific role, right? And a very specific fit. And we don't have people that are just sort of like in the wrong roles in the wrong place and have, like dissatisfaction, high employee turnover, all this stuff. Yeah.
Okay, got it, sir.
All right.
So for the
Back to the chair.
next action, I
Let's see. Let's do a sub discussion on this one, Gani, because I don't want to take up
Yeah.
the whole thing on this. Bayu, who do you think should be in the sub discussion?
I think since the initial discussion is with Lilis, we need to invite her as well.
Okay.
And then Gani,
Mhm.
and probably invite me as well, Gani.
Okay. All right. And what's the
Thank you.
intended output of this discussion then, Bayu?
Mas Bayu.
Let's go back to Bayu. Bayu, what would be your intended output from this discussion?
Okay, so the list of the interns that we want to have,
Okay.
basically how many and what work they will do, and I think with the recent issue as well, what kind of assessment that we will give to the
Yes.
to
Yes.
the
Okay. Very good.
candidate.
I think that would be great, Bayu. That would also improve the speed and accuracy at which we could replenish interns as well. If we have a very narrow and very specific job description, I think then that could help with the selection process and the speed of the selection process.
Okay, so the conclusion is that Mas Gani, Mas Bayu, and Kalilis will do a sub discussion, and Mas Gani will invite them on Google Calendar. Okay. Okay, so maybe we can move to the next thread if there's any. Can we scroll down? Okay, so I think it's already discussed last week.
Oh, Ingrid, actually, yeah, we have discussed this already, but I think there's some excitement around this discussion. So I think we're going to need to make it clear, yeah. And so basically, there are some partners that wanted full stack service, right? Okay, so the basically what we want to try is we want to try to accommodate them, but with some limitation. So basically, we want to offload the operational task as much as possible to the vendor. So the end goal here is the chapter that we want to create for this task is the chapter to find the vendor and then to create the SLA for the vendor. It's not we are that going to do this SLA basically. So I think I need to make it clear for everyone that's related to this thread basically, and including maybe VD and Lilis as well that's doing this research on BI. Basically, we want to have a real SLA with the external party to provide the quality standard that we ask them with minimal management from us. Basically, it's we just provide the communication between the community manager and the vendor, and that's it. That's all that we do. So maybe just that to clear that things up. Is there any question about this thread from anyone?
Maybe two more. Okay, Mas Dani, do you have any questions? Okay, Mr. Jing.
I'm going to ask Wayana actually a question. Babe, why do you think this idea of what Bayu said is actually a really good idea? Or why do you think I think it's a really good idea?
Oh, so this thing come up because we see more people that, especially like the foreigner, have a villa. So
Hmm.
they basically want like a full stack because they have a friction if
Okay.
they are going back to their country. So
Hmm.
basically they don't want like basically manage any team,
Okay.
and that's why we are thinking like I think this solution can be done, but we haven't like think it yet. So that's why we actually
Ah,
want to do MVP, which actually we
okay.
can do it. So that's why
Okay.
we are like doing the research, like um, basically to do how efficient we can do this and to have the owner so that can on board with us. If that owner have this kind of case, that's
Okay, let's go over to Gani. Gani, we've had this idea before, but there's a new innovation in this idea that makes it actually a bit more exciting. Do you know? Can you see what that innovation might be, and why is it exciting?
I think the innovation is we have apa namanya the operational stuff, but in the new chapter in the new apa namanya new new role. So there is no apa namanya no interruption with marketing with HR as well.
new department.
Okay, let's go over to Nadine. Nadine, same question to you. What do you think is the, well, Nadine might be too new to this to actually have seen the difference, right? Let's go to Bayou. Bayou, what do you think? I mean that okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, Bayou, what is the new innovation that we're adding here that is actually pretty exciting?
It's the SLA and
Yes.
the yeah, so external party that's doing this.
Yes, very good. All right, we are applying SLAs to an external party for the very first time, everyone. So we have internal SLAs that we expect from people who work inside the company. But now we are applying this idea of SLA outside the company. And it's exciting because essentially we are building culture now, our culture, but now projecting it outside the company. So this way you will know if an external party is keeping their word or if delivering what the service they want. And this is exciting because this means we can build services without necessarily having to directly acquire the teams to build the services. We can curate services. And that I think is a very, it's actually a very exciting innovation. All right. Thank you, Bai.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. Maybe we can scroll down, Rahma, a little bit to see if we still have any thread. Okay, so I think this one is already discussed as well. Mm, okay, maybe I think that's all for today's meeting. Does anyone still have anything to add or ask? Okay. If not, I think I will end this meeting right now. So thank you everyone for attending this meeting and have a great weekdays ahead.
Oh, wait, if I may, could I start a topic real quick since we
Okay,
have some
sure,
time?
sure.
And this is actually just a quick update from HR. Um, I'm not sure who to ask. I guess I should ask Bayu in this case. Bayu, Rama is on her way exiting. Do you feel like HR has done a good job of role as a service this month?
Uh, I don't think so.
Okay,
So what we are expecting is that Rahma actually should be able to make a handover to a new person,
right.
but I don't think we have the new person right now.
Very good. Okay, all right. Any other things that you would like to give HR feedback to?
Uh, oh yeah, actually response to the recent Aldo's termination.
Mhm.
So that also, uh, I haven't seen any replacement for that for
Mhm.
trial.
Mhm.
So that also might be still lacking. So currently we have a lot of uh, apa namanya decreasing in term of resource in marketing.
Ah, I see. Okay, all right, got it. So marketing is losing blood right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. Let's see. Okay. The current priorities right now are, of course, to hire the business VCL. So that's number one. And then the sales business development. Okay. Thank you for that feedback, Bayou. Let's take a look at how we can improve that then. Ingrid, when does your internship finish?
13 April, sir.
Okay, so we have another month. Okay, all right. So the goal then, let's see. Who, Bayou, do you think should exert pressure on HR to demand, let's say, replacements for internship roles? Do we have a specific person that should take on the role of a client?
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, for internship, there's a schedule already. I think HR should be aware for that.
Yeah,
So it's self pressured
yeah.
because I don't think any chapter lead or VCL will be aware of that schedule as well. It's we are not
Uh,
monitoring that every day, right? So
okay.
I don't even know that actually Rahma's internship is ending until
Right,
a few days before. So
right, right,
yeah,
right.
that's our in apa namanya visibility issue.
Understood. Understood. Okay, I understand. Let's see. So, role as a service should sort of take that into account. This goes back to our discussion about whether it's better to have central SLAs or external SLAs. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Let's go over to Gani real quick. Yeah. Gani, do you have any feedback from HR in terms of, let's say, the past interns that you've mentored and the people that are on this team? Do you notice that there is, are they inspiring delight for you, actually? Are they inspiring more delight? And what can HR do to inspire more delight in terms
Okay.
of intern
Yeah.
speed and quality?
Okay. So I will consult about the quality. So I think last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, we received two trial, but it's very low quality. So I think
Mhm.
HR need to increase the apa namanya the filtering out so can
Is
get
this for the marketing manager or the intern?
I I think on interns so wait, yeah.
Was it Sandy and Daniel, or was it other people, Gunny?
Oh no, I think on the sorry on the before trial I think. Yeah, sorry. So
I'm confused. Okay, is it interns or marketing managers? Because you had two marketing
intern,
people
sir.
show up.
Intern.
Interns. Okay. Okay, got it. And all right, I'll take that into account. So it needs to improve the quality. How
Mhm.
did you assess the quality of the interns?
First by apa namanya by when we give the task on the apa namanya on the trial,
Okay.
we have pairing and we measure how is the excitement, how is the communication, are
Okay.
they apa quick respond or not, are excited
Okay.
or not, like that.
Got it. Okay. Understood. So Gani, basically HR provided candidate trials, but they did not pass the trials for minimum intern quality. Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
I see. Okay. All right. So in that particular case, if that trial had passed, would you have gotten somebody to, let's say, step into Rama's position?
Yeah, I think so. That.
Okay, okay. So probably we didn't have enough quality candidates, and because they were all rejected, that's what resulted in. Okay, understood, understood. Interesting. Let me go over to Wayana. Babe, what about your side?
No, I'm just thinking about like the system that maybe you could have like a visualization of like how many intern inside like in each chapter, and then what is the schedule out so that everyone even CL in a minute if people can see it. Like
Okay, you can see due dates on
yeah,
interns,
it's
yeah?
just like a calendar of check in, check out, and then who's checked in.
Interesting. Okay, a check-in, check-out schedule, yeah?
Yeah.
Perhaps on the marketing discussion paper.
I think also that one is we have better visibility for the chapter itself, and also
Interesting.
have other chapter to see like, hey, maybe remind them like based on the check-in check-out date.
Nice.
There will be we have only 2 more weeks for replace that person, so
Okay. That
it
would help. That would help the client-driven process.
yeah, client or like chapter internal itself. So
Okay, got it. Buddy, that sounds interesting. It sounds like the clients actually want to be clients. What do you think?
Okay, that could be. Yeah, we could try that
Okay,
actually.
all right. Yeah, let's do that. That would be a nice. So for everybody who's an intern here, yeah, we thought of using a hospitality analogy for your internship. So you have a check-in date, right, and you have a checkout date, right?
yeah,
So today we'll have like a checkout ceremony for our. Yeah, I think that's a good way to frame it. It looks. Yeah, actually, all I think employee, let's say the last dates, it could be called the checkout. Okay, good. And that creates the idea you could be a guest again one day, right, and check back in.
yeah.
Okay, all right, that's actually kind of cute. Let's go to the interns themselves. Actually, Ingrid, during this process, or wait, let's go to Rama first because Rama's about to check out. Um, Rama, during this internship, is there anything that you felt like could be improved in the onboarding or the way? How could we have gotten you to possibly transform faster?
Or maybe for the marketing side, I think like actually we have like a lot of people like coming for the interns that could possibly be one of our team, but they didn't pass during the trial.
Mhm.
But maybe we can also see like the like to see like the timing
Okay.
also, like because like I think there was like sales and business development intern like in the last 2 weeks, if I'm not wrong, or 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
But the timing is that I was about to leave the company. So like like while also looking at the quality, you also need to see like the possibility that you're gonna lose one intern, right? So like
Mm,
instead of looking at the uh quality, you also need to see like whether you need a new person or not.
I
I
see.
think
Okay, right. So urgency and role
yeah,
urgency.
the urgency, yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you very much, Rama, for that feedback. Um, okay, Ingrid, your thoughts.
I don't really have anything more to add on because oh, for the check-in, check-out, that is really a good idea. I think we can put it in the all hands paper so everyone
Okay.
can
Okay.
see.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Yeah, that's a good place to put it, Ingrid. Yeah. So, what is your checkout date so that everybody understands? Okay, the time that we have with each intern. That's a great idea. Refinement, innovation. I like it. Cool, cool. Okay, Rama, let me actually ask you something. Since you're about to check out, is there who would you recommend Bukit Vista to a friend or to people that might seek an
Well,
internship there?
absolutely. I talked about this with Shailene like
Oh,
yesterday
good.
during my
Okay.
interview actually. Yeah. And I told her that if I'm in Indonesia right now, then probably I will stay in Bukit Vista, and I will also recommend this to my friend. I already actually talked to a lot of my friends that, oh, you should apply to Bukit Vista. Like I'm doing the internship in here and it's really good. I think everyone should go to Bukit Vista. So yeah,
Wait,
like the
who's
answer is
recording this? Okay, good, because somebody's recording this. Okay. Why specifically would you recommend Bukit Vista to your friends?
well, the most specific reason is because that it's very different when you're learning in Bukit Vista than other, like for example, like university. In university you only learn about theory, and when I talk like with a lot of my friends uh who are also doing internship right now, like most of their work is only like documentation and also writing a lots of like 100 pages of reporting stuff. So like when I told them that I actually doing meeting with a client and meeting with the property owner, they were like kind of shocked because like the company actually let me do it because like they thought that I was like an actual employee at Bukit Vista. So I told them, well, I'm only an intern, but they let me do a lot of things. And also
Mm,
like I feel like I learned a lot of skills that I don't actually know that it was like I'm good at it. For example, like doing pitching, like I don't exactly know that I'm good at it first, but like thanks to Mawayana for discovering things for me. So like I think that's a really good thing. Like you can actually see your strength, and you can see like where your path gonna be like after the internship.
amazing, amazing. Okay, so basically you've self-discovered and you
Yeah,
discovered, okay, all right, and you were given real responsibilities, right?
true. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think everybody is suitable for this type of internship, or do you think that it should be for certain types of people?
Well, I think like skills is important, but as long as the person willing to learn,
Hmm.
I think that's good enough. Yeah,
Okay.
because it's things that you can learn, not something that you must have before the internship. So like I think as long as you have the excitement and also the willingness to learn and to work, then I
Mhm.
think it's okay.
Okay. Let's go to Bayu. Bayu, do you believe that Rama has helped positively transform guests, partners, and her team around here?
I think so. I
Okay.
think yeah. I think most importantly is the team. I think
Mm,
because we don't have that before, right? It's it's like we when we do it ourselves, we might not discover it. When Rahman do it herself, we might not discover it. But when we do it together, then we discover it. So that's something that I think is pretty important, and that's what I see the opportunity from internship actually to enable them to also evaluate us and enable us to discover something from them. Not
that's
only
amazing.
yeah, not just fetching coffee, right?
Or getting nasi tulon. Okay. All right. So it seems like in a successful internship, there's positive transformation on both sides, right? So the intern transforms and has, let's say, more capability, skills, confidence, better understanding of the real world, and then we transform because we discover something that we didn't know we didn't have before as well. So we both kind of have this. Okay, great. Thank you, Rama. Thank you for your statements there too as well.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, back to the chair. Back to Ingrid.
Okay, so I think that concludes today's meeting, yeah, and we also finished on time as well, which is good. So that's all for today's meeting. Thank you for coming and have a nice